Hey guys, welcome back to Financial Tip Friday. With Halloween right around the corner, I figured what a better time to talk about something a little bit spooky. And what I wanted to address today is Social Security, and more importantly, the sustainability of Social Security. Now, depending on what news articles you read or which pundits you listen to, you've probably heard something along the lines of Social Security is going to run out of money. Right now, according to the Board of Trustees and their own data, the fund that is harboring Social Security is set to be depleted by 2035. Now that sounds terrifying, doesn't it? And this is no small fund. As of the beginning of 2024, this is $2.79 trillion. That's trillion with a T. So if this is set to be depleted by 2035, what are we going to do? Now, a large portion of Americans rely on this income regularly in retirement. Some rely solely on Social Security. So according to, again, the Board of Trustees, one simple policy solution would be to raise taxes. I know we always love when they start raising taxes, but actually from their data, a increase in FICA taxes of 3.3% would completely wipe out a 75-year shortfall. So that seems to be the most likely case here in the future. And let's be honest, which politician is going to run on cutting benefits? Now, the idea that we're going to continue to supply them sounds more likely. But let's take this one step further. What happens if they don't do anything? What happens if Republicans, Democrats in Congress, in the Senate, they don't agree on anything? Now, if we look at how Social Security is actually funded, the vast majority is funded through FICA taxes, or called payroll taxes. This is a tax I'm sure you've noticed on your pay stub. You pay 6.2% and your employer pays 6.2%. And what they don't talk about is the fact that these incomes or these tax receipts are actually what drives the large portion of Social Security. The data as of 2023, so Social Security paid out $1.385 trillion, but they received $1.23 trillion, which is still a $155 billion discrepancy. And it sounds strange when we're talking about such large figures. But in actuality, if they did nothing at all, if they didn't raise taxes, as I mentioned, if they didn't have any other sort of policy proposal, Social Security could still run at roughly 83% of their current payments. So meaning again, if the politicians just absolutely punted on this and you were relying on this for income, yes, it would stink to see your income go down, but it's not going to go to zero. Based on their own figures, it would still be able to provide 83% of actual outgoing payments. So not quite as scary when you really know the numbers behind things. But that's all I wanted to discuss today. I hope y'all have a fantastic weekend. Thanks for taking the time to watch, and we'll see you next week. Take care.